Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. I am sitting here at the parking lot of Cal Tire because I got to the yard this morning and there was a massive air leak hole out of one of the flat tires on the trailer, and yeah, it's gonna have to be fixed. So they're not open until 8 o'clock. It's currently 7:30-ish, so I've got another half hour to sit here before they start working on it. Yeah, get cozy, get comfy, I guess, because it's going to be a little bit of a wait before I get going again. This tire's fine. Nothing. Flat. Where is it? Come on. Oh, it's right at the bottom there. Has a automatic tire inflation system that keeps it pumped up, but it kept draining my air tanks. So it's only so much it's gonna do right now. Room here. Yeah, so wow, getting it out of frame, cool. Yeah, we just got the tire fixed. It is almost 9:30, so that set us back quite a bit for the day. I've got a 2-dropper assault on the back. Actually, I was going to tighten the straps while it was parked. Oh well, I'll have to get that in a bit here, I guess. Yeah, we have a 2-dropper today. One dropping in, I got 10 skids dropping in Vaughan, and then the rest of it's going up to Perth, which is pretty close to Ottawa. And I mean, with the delay so far today, I mean, we'll get to Vaughan no problem, but Ottawa, or Perth, I guess, is going to be probably going to have to be a tomorrow job. So I'll dump the 10 skids off and then see how far up we can get, and yeah, probably have to deliver it tomorrow morning, I'm gonna guess. So it might be an early night for me, which is fine. Sleep is always good. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, we just passed through the Guelph area, and the Googler is saying that there's a crash, I don't know, Milton-ish area where the backup starts. I mean, that's pretty normal, I think, right? But it's saying it's a 17-minute delay. You are still on the fastest route. So we have to deal with that. But it's also telling me that we're taking the 407, which I don't have a transponder in this truck, so I can't go on the I can't go on the 407 because I don't have a transponder in this truck. So it kind of sucks because my delivery is exactly off the 407. I mean, I just merged into this lane and this guy might be wanting my space, but now this guy's blocking it. Okay, let's see how this plays out. He's not going to get up to speed in time, I don't think. Yeah, we'll be all right. Okay. Yeah, if I were allowed to go on the 407, 1, there's no traffic to get in my way. 2, it dumps me off directly at my delivery. And then 3, from my delivery, take the 407 all the way to the 115, which goes up to Perth, my second delivery. But instead, I have to go past the 407 entrance, go down the 401 into Toronto, and then up the 400, over some city streets on Highway 7, get to my delivery, go back down Highway 7, back down the 400, over to the 401, all the way through Toronto, and then up again on the 115. So it's a bunch of extra useless driving and a bunch of extra useless in the way traffic, because big trucks need a transponder to go on the 407, and I don't own the plates on this truck, and they're not going to give me a transponder. Trust me, I barked up at that tree before, and yeah, it's just, I'm stuck where I'm at for now. So this is likely the last exit to get off before the accident. Well, there might be one more still, 312. I don't know if there's one until 320. But the radio has been dead silent. And this area, there's no real good truck route, detour to get around. So oftentimes it's best to just wait it out on the highway. I mean, Google's saying that it's only an 18-minute delay now. It's also saying my arrival time is 12:03 p.m. We are going to see how far that changes on the other side of this detour, see if it is actually an 18-minute delay or if there's a little bit more. I'm expecting it's going to be more than 18 minutes of delay. But that, and then how much of a delay it is, because right now that's including going on the 407 directly to the delivery. We're going to see how much of a delay it is to take the 401 into Toronto and then up again, and then city streets to the delivery. Is it worth it to get a 407 transponder just for the time savings and the less wear and tear on your truck, especially if you're going through Toronto all the time? Maybe. To me, yes. Do I have an option? Not really at this point, but we will see. So according to the Googler, basically right over this hill, we're gonna run into stop traffic. Yeah, there are the brake lights there. Still dead silent on the radio. Let's see if we can force an opinion out of someone. Get to the top of the hill and say, hey, what's going on? What's going on? I just turned on my radio. What's going on? Alright. Yeah, what we got going on eastbound here?
Probably the cleanup from that fire earlier over by Highway 25.
Ooh, a fire, okay. Alright, much appreciated, driver.
10-4.
So I guess it's the aftermath of a car fire. Interesting enough. This is actually flowing way better than I expected. And then I spoke too soon. Time 12:05 p.m. Let's see what it is on the other side of this mess.
Ain't like a man right over to the 407 anyways. I appreciate it there, Kevin. You're good that way back to the yard. Appreciate that. You
That is a cool ambulance. Let's take a minute to appreciate this ambulance. Fire department, that's cool. So, we have a bear on the shoulder, the left shoulder. Looks like that left lane is a little plugged up and people are trying to merge over here. So that might be the majority of our slowdown right now. The rest is just like typical traffic in this area at this time. So we'll see if anyone wants to merge over here, leaving a big gap for people to give him space, but no one seems to actually want to do anything about it. Alrighty, that's cute. So that's a brand new Mac, or at least very, very new Mac compared to that trailer. That's that trailer's been around the block a few times, but we'll use him as a marker vehicle if I were in the right lane there. If I were thinking about it at the time, I probably could have grabbed that space, but then he was coming up pretty quick by the time I was actually thinking about moving over. So yeah. Oh, we also have the ambulance we can use as a marker vehicle too. So generally this area, sometimes you can get a little bit farther ahead in the right lane, but by the time you get to the 401, 402 split, it's pretty slow. So actually, yeah, we haven't even passed the 407 off-ramp yet. So I think that might be the faster lane to be in at this point, but we're kind of stuck where we are now. So they just put up this new signage up there. I'm assuming that's going to be express, and this will be collectors / 407 exit, because we're coming up. Actually, no, we got a bit to go before the 407, so maybe express is going to have its own 407 dump lane. But yeah, our marker vehicles in the right lane are way ahead of us. So I was wondering if I was thinking the right lane was going to be faster here. I just never really got a chance to merge over into it before it was too late. I'm also thinking I'm a lot closer to the 407 than I really am. But as soon as you get up to the 407, a lot of traffic dumps off to there from the right lane, so the right lane actually moves pretty quick. But usually it's pretty clear sailing for a bit after the 407. And then you hit the regular Milton, Toronto, Mississauga kind of traffic. So we'll use this brick truck as our marker vehicle for the middle lane. Maybe this Freightliner coming up behind us. It's got a cool bumper on there. Mid-roof classic. Yeah, he can be our marker then. Yeah, and see now our marker vehicles in the middle lane are way ahead of us. Go figure. Oh, they wanted me to take that exit there. Okay, we're at 2:12 p.m. is my arrival time. So we lost 9 minutes extra delay in that backup there. And now we have to stay on the 401, and it's going to want me to keep kicking off and go up to the 407. All right, so 2:12 is our new time to beat by taking the 401, which we are not going to. Hey, Deepland Express, you're gonna run out of blinker fluid there, buddy. Nothing. So here we are, we caught up to our marker trucks. But this lane is going to slow right down once all the traffic starts merging in from the on-ramps up ahead. At least that's what it usually happens. This is definitely later than I usually drive this stretch. Like, it's already 5 minutes to noon. So traffic flow might be a little bit different than what I'm used to. Goes our one marker truck in the left lane, which this area, yeah, you're allowed to be in the left lane there for trucks. But ooh, she's a little tight right now. So here we are, getting into the mixer is what I like to call it. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. I've seen it way worse than this. Like, I'm still in 18th. Sailing through here right now. Nice. So Google is saying that Collectors is faster right now. But we're gonna try Express. It would be nice to have a marker vehicle for the 400 ramp out of Collectors. Let's use this Bell truck and see if he's taking the Collectors ramp, or 400 North ramp. Actually, yeah, depending on how the 409 dumpage is right here, we might be able to sneak this spot here and merge over without causing too much havoc. Because I have to make it over 2 lanes now. Okay, we'll wait for that grain train to move up a bit. Or not. I think did I just miss my chance? Nope, he's moving over too, okay. So we will wait for this guy. Do-si-do. there's our Bell Express marker vehicle. I don't know, he disappeared. I mean, we didn't do too bad staying on Express, so I think we're all right. Oh, that's him right there. Look at that, exactly the same timing. Perfect. Now this is where it gets kind of awkward, because I'd like to be in the right lane, because trucks take this super slow, but that's a complete blind spot to merge over right then and there. And that Bell truck is in the way. And now all the cars want to get around. So once things open up here, throw on my signal. See if somebody will let us through. Not this BMW, because it's a BMW and they don't play nice. Talk about stereotypical drivers, man. Try to get over one more lane as well. Yeah. Blue cars moving over. Cool. .407 ETR. Still would be faster if we could take that, but still can't, even just for 2 exits. Gotta take Highway 7 instead. Whoa. What is going on here? Why is Highway 7 so backed up? That's crazy. Feel we might be able to sneak through if we took the middle lane, but we have to turn right. There's 2 right turn lanes, but I think they both emanate from this lane, so I think we screwed. So far, without going on the 407, we went from an arrival time of 2:12 p.m. to 2:39 p.m. and we'll see how accurate that actually is. I can already see it looks like there's a couple trucks in the right lane that are going to try to make this right turn, and that's not going to go over so well, because you got to swing wide in a truck. That's like, you always have to take the outside turn lane. In Canada, at least. Or I should say Ontario. Michigan, sometimes the right lane is wide enough that you can actually take it in a truck. I don't know why they do it so inconsistently. Like, at least in Ontario, you know that the left lane or the outside lane is going to be the one you need to take, but in Michigan it can be a toss-up. So they just like to challenge out-of-towners, I guess. So we have this dump trailer. Wow, thanks a lot, guy. This guy, the 2 trucks in front there, there's one trying to turn right now. What are you doing? Seriously? See, like, you gotta watch out for stupid things like that. Like, that's a blind spot in front of the truck, and this guy's just trying to mosey right on over in it. And I mean, there's so much else going on while driving a truck. I could be looking over here at that mirror, and if he does that and brakes because traffic's stopping, all of a sudden my stopping distance is gone because he cut in front, and I end up in the back of him, and it's, I don't know, by the time everything goes through court, it would probably be like half my fault or something like that because of his stupid move. Okay, just turned green. Let's see if we'll make this light now. Come on, let's go. You want to cut in front of me? Don't get in my way. Are you serious? What a moron. No, we're not making this light. Okay. That's cute. There's a bunch of construction going on here too, so it's going to be a mess once we get there. And this is all because we can't take the 407. Oh, come on. I'm gonna stretch. Alright, let's see what this guy can do now that he's in the wrong lane. What a mess. So there's a Mack truck coming up beside me in the wrong lane. So we'll see how he thinks this is gonna go. Oh boy. You cannot swing wide enough for that trailer without entering my lane. There, it just turned yellow, red, green for us. Let's go. All right. Oh my God, people. Oh, nice. All right, yep. He has entered my lane. But actually, man, I made it through not too bad there. So it's 12:30. If I could have taken the 407, I probably would have been there and delivered and on my way out again. But that's just not the case. I'm wondering if there's enough room for me on the far side. Oh, these lights ahead are down. That's what's going on. All right. Make that work. Mostly clear the intersection. And I'll tell you one thing, traffic lights are probably more efficient than a four-way stop for something like this. You can see the traffic light is blinking red, which means it's down, which means everyone treats this as a four-way stop. So we're gonna have all sorts of messed up traffic coming up right here. This guy's just trying to turn left. Alright. You know what? We might end up pulling up to the line at the same time as this guy. Yeah, we'll all stop. Let those people go, let those people go. And apparently it's our turn to go, I guess. What a fun time. Okay, Baldwin Road. No, Bowes Road, there it is. This is the correct street that we need to turn on. Alright. There we go. Good timing. Okay, this road is a lot tighter than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, because our delivery is on the left here, and it's pull in and probably back out, so I was half wondering if they're going to want me to unload from the road. But we're looking for 140. Actually, I might be able to park on the road up here. There's no parking signs, but we will see. How much traffic is behind me? Nothing. Okay, is this 140 right here? Are you 140? Okay, that's where we need to go, and I just drove past it. Of course, okay. Great. Great. Okay. What do we got for maps and roads here? You know what? This one probably is going to take us somewhere. I'm assuming these are all square blocks and stuff, and so I can hook the left and then right and come around. If it's a dead end, maybe they'll have a circle at the end. So we will see. Let's see. This is how adventures begin. Woo-wee. Okay. Could turn left, but then I'm back out at Highway 7 and I don't really want to do that, so we'll take a right. wanted to park on the road. So we will see what we get ourselves into here again, now that we kind of know what the building looks like. Oh, that is a tight right turn. Let's take this lane. So I'm gonna say someone's gonna pull up right on that left turn. Yup, of course. And this guy is not gonna go. Okay, cool, 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 cool. You know what? Well, let's make this work right here. All right, so that I might touch the curb. Nope, just cleared. Okay, cool. There's traffic behind me, but I think we're gonna throw on the four-ways and run up and see if they actually want us to park in the place, because it's a super tight turn, and if that's the building there, it looks like there's traffic. You know what? Yeah, let's just park right here for a couple seconds and figure out what we're doing. Okay. Go around. All right, good. Okay. So that is it, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right. Catch you in a bit. Okay, so here's the game plan. We're gonna pull forward into that way and then back in. So you're going on the mirror, guys. You know, just when you thought I was done with tire troubles. Where is it? There it is. Great. How's that for cool mileage? All right. Here we go. Bump that curb, yep, okay. Okay. Well, we dumped off 10 skids. Now we're on to Perth, Ontario for the rest of it to dump off, but I'm not going to get there till after 5 o'clock, which is after they close. Look at this mess. Jeez, park on the shoulder with your four-ways on and screw up traffic. How, wow. Okay then. Gonna hold up a bunch of traffic here. Apparently it's faster. The Googler says it's faster to turn left and go along Highway 7 until you reach the 404 and then over. I'm hoping, yeah, people can make it around there. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Green. Yeah, he is going straight. Yeah, okay. What? Yeah, right. Like I'm not going through that. Jesus. Do you know how much traffic is there being blocked? Holy. Four, three, two, one. Okay, fine, I'll stop. Oh, that was borderline. I wanted to go through so bad. Rude. Racing line to this. Oh jeez. Heading south to the 401 because we can't go along the 407, which would have saved us tons of time again, but I'm not getting in that argument again. It is what it is for now. Here we are, the 115, getting off the 401 and going back up to where the 407 meets the 115, technically ends at the 115 too. So we would have saved a bunch of time if we could take the 407. But that is not the case. Oof. So this particular section going northbound on 115, I'd like to find an area that I can park the truck and grab some food. Might be able to make that spot there work, but the problem with little spots like that is, like up ahead, you have one truck, maybe two trucks in that spot, and then all of a sudden you can't park there. Actually, that's a pretty good spot right there. We have to walk all the way up to Subway for some food. But up ahead here on the southbound side, there's a petrol pass with lots of parking and a Tim Hortons, and I often end up parking there on my way back if I'm heading up 35 to like Bob Cajun or something like that, or up Highway 7 from Madoc or Ottawa area, which is kind of, I mean, we're going to Perth today, but I seem to be going up that way a little bit more often nowadays. I had a little, I guess, change of dispatch, and there's a bunch more medium distance runs that I'm doing right now, so I'm spending 1 or 2 nights a week sleeping in the truck. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but I mean, it's paying pretty decent, so I'm not going to complain too much. So here's the 407 where it dumps you off on the 115. And again, if we had a transponder, we would have been in this spot a long time ago. So here's that petrol pass going southbound. I stop there pretty much every time I come down here because there's lots of parking in the back there. That's a pretty cool fire truck. There's the Tim Hortons up there, so it's good for food. And what is this thing? A convertible Sierra or something, or Chevy? That is weird, man. Yeah, that petrol pass back there, I stop there all the time, so you can, if I'm in the area, you can probably see me stop there at least once throughout the day. Highway 7 east to Ottawa. Go straight for Peterbilt. In front of us. Cool. This might take a while to get around. Backup behind this right now, it's crazy. now because the entire backup has to pass you. Passing lane in 2 kilometers, and we're averaging, let's say, 30 kilometers an hour. How long is it going to take? Ah, he's turning. Okay. Sun is pretty bright behind us. But here we are getting into Madoc. We are going to be back here tomorrow for our reload. There's a quarry just down that way. So yeah, from here on in, this is going to be deadhead mileage tomorrow. Hoping this light stays green for us. Awesome. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, that's new. All right then. Municipality of Tweed. Now, you may start to notice that there are going to be a few trees down. That's because I believe it was June, maybe July of this year, they had a massive tornado rip through, and the damage path actually crossed over Highway 7 here. So we're gonna come up to it in a few minutes, and it is awesome in a spectacular sense to see. That tree came down. Tree over there, a couple over here. But you kind of start to notice that some of the larger trees are missing their tops. Along here, the wind damage on some of these is crazy. That barn is still standing. These trees have all come down. All in there. Treetops are missing. Look at all over there. So along here we start to see some trees that are moving in this way, and then these trees actually came down, and you can see that the tops of them are missing. And then you look over here, all sorts more trees are blowing over. This house is standing, but it looks like, has that been fixed up? That one's getting rebuilt right now. That barn is down. So somehow that house survived. That barn is being rebuilt, and all of this. Just trees gone. houses. One up on the hill up here is being rebuilt. Look at all this. Borden, this is a military operation completely unrelated to what we're going through. Just a gigantic swath of destruction along here. House being rebuilt up there. That one is hurting. Apparently, it was up to 190 km/h winds that went through here. Enough to rip the trees, the tree tops, snap them in half, knock buildings over, barns, buildings, houses. And then, just like that, you start getting out of it. I mean, there's still a few trees down here and there, but that's how tornadoes are. Very concentrated, very destructive. So here we are getting into Caladar. And there's a truck stop. Well, it's a gas station with a gravel lot on the left here. And we're gonna stop here. We might be stopped for the night. I don't know. We'll have to see how far I feel like going tonight, but we're relatively close to Perth, so I'm not super worried. But at the very least, we'll just pop in here and kind of check on what we're doing. Do a 360 loop and park beside where this guy is. Except going for a moon landing exploration. Driving through something like this that's just filled with water, you don't want to take it too fast because you have no idea what's under that water. Okay. I also have a feeling we may not be welcome here overnight, just by the fact that there's literally no one here. So yeah, well, let's take a look at what we're gonna do. So there's another truck stop about half an hour down the road, and I think we're gonna park there for the night, but it doesn't seem like it has much food besides kind of convenience store stuff. So I've got some Subway for dinner for when I get there, and yeah, we're just gonna head on out, get a little bit closer to the delivery, just to make tomorrow morning a little less early. Swell if you turned off your high beams too, buddy. Whatever. So I'm thinking if I have room on the bumper, it would be pretty fun to add 2 more of the driving lamps. So I have the super long distance ones, but then I also have 2 of the driving flood lamps to spread out and light up the trees and stuff in conjunction with the pencil beams. But that's a dealio for another time, because we're gonna park at this petrol can right up here. This is the entrance here, I believe. If not, we're gonna make it the entrance. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we're here, it's fine. All right, I was gonna go there, but now I guess not. There's a fun place to park that's out of the way. I don't know how this is all organized because there's nobody else parked here. But I think right up along the side here, along with this parking lot carrier, is a safe bet. So it's a clean fill wanted, not a no overnight parking sign. That's good. All right. Okay. We're coming along here, give him enough room to actually get out in the morning, not blocking anyone else or anything. I think we can call this a night. So yeah, I'm about half an hour away from my delivery in the morning. I'm assuming they're opening at 8, so we'll aim to be there at 8. So until then, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.